Hey, it's About Town Deb. I have my host here, Amber. We have Ryan Goldhammer, Noble Pie Pizza Parlor. So
Nice.
What are you sharing about this week?
Well, we have some events coming up. We've got the Let It Glow coming up. We've got Santa's Pizza Workshop coming up.
Okay, so just stay tuned.
And we've got our Lord is my shepherd's pie coming out.
Okay, guys,
Shepherd's
so
pie?
you want to stay tuned. We'll be right back. Lots of good stuff to share.
In Nevada near the silver mines, there's a kind-hearted woman. She's looking so fine, always taking care of her community. Bringing folks together is her cup of tea. She's out on the road and all over the web with a big smiling heart. It's About Town Deb.
And welcome to this episode of City Talk. I'm About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy, your host, and my amazing Amber Hale, leading with love.
Hi, keeping it real, leading with love.
I get her at least once a month. I'm guaranteed once a month. If I get her more, it's even better. And Ryan Goldhammer, amazing community member. A Noble Pie Pizza Parlor is not just a pizza parlor. It's a place where community gathers. And
Which is so true.
No, it is so true. I mean, you go there and you see people you know, but you always have a portion of giving back to what you do. And like when it's time for any type of holidays that we have, or you're part of the Midtown District as well.
Correct. Yes.
And you step up and you're there for the meetings and you participate. And I think that we all need to realize that if we're in a community, we want someone like Ryan and like Amber that will be a part of it, not just say what should we do, but do it. And
so feet on the ground, making shit happen.
That's what you do.
It always takes a village, right? To
you have a village
come together. We do. And the Midtown community, especially lately, has really stepped up its game with the people that have been participating in the board. And
that's great to hear. I'm happy for you guys.
Francis taking over as director. So a lot of really exciting things happening.
No, it's Midtown. Amazing. I don't have a business there, but I promote the businesses. So I'm honored when I get to go. You just see the community love, and seriously, people are contributing. And at the meetings, it's not just people are speaking out and they're sharing their stories.
Yeah, big time.
And if you don't get involved and you don't share the story, then you could all belong to a board and nothing happens.
You can't bitch about the results.
You have to be a part of it. It's really good. Yeah, and I'm really blessed that
teamwork makes the dream work.
It does. Exactly. And we have amazing sponsors, so why we could be here every week promoting local and sharing our cool ideas that we have. So Surratt Law Practice, thank you, Kim. You've been with me since the beginning. And Crystal Basin, I'm lucky to have a wine label thanks to them and give back to Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. You can get my wine also at Noble Pie Pizza Parlor, as well as many other local places. And we are recording in Sparks, Nevada at the Musicians Rehearsal Center with Kristen behind the curtain, as I say. So thank you, Kristen. And a shout out to Caliber. He's probably mad that I have a beanie on, but I didn't feel like
covering up your gorgeous hair.
He would be really mad at me. So sorry, Charlie. Anyway, and my theme song is by Dee Dee James. So anyway, that is our thank yous. And how was your week last week? Anything exciting you want to share about?
So we actually went and saw the show at the Row.
Yes, we did.
At the showroom at the El Dorado. And it was cool. Yeah, we had the Row put on a little VIP room for people to come just check out what they got. And there was a candy cane champagne bar. There were champagne bottles in these gorgeous ice sculptures, which I have never actually seen an ice sculpture in real life before.
Haven't?
No, where would I see an ice sculpture? Is this something that people know?
I've seen an ice sculpture.
We go to events. I'm going to bring her to more events with me.
Fancy folk. Okay.
Like Elm Estate.
It's because they're old.
There one time.
I'm at the Elm Estate all the time. Maybe I've seen an ice sculpture then.
You might have.
So yeah, that was super fun. They had a hot cocoa bar,
that was
which was awesome. I was really excited because they had this giant bowl of what looked like hazelnuts, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love whole hazelnuts. Like they have this giant bowl for them that you can put a few on top of your whipped cream and your hot chocolate or something. They were hazelnut shaped caramels. And so
weird.
I like,
That's
so
crazy.
they weren't a hazelnut.
it wasn't
But you
even
were
a
thinking
hazelnut, but they were shaped like hazelnuts, but they were just little pieces of caramel.
I would have liked that.
It was kind of funny, but yeah, the
It was
hot
sort of
cocoa,
like a win-lose-win situation.
yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
that's
Like I was fairly confused. But
You're
yeah,
like, caramel. That's still great.
I like
the
it.
hot
No, it's
cocoa
good.
bar was adorable. They had really yummy little appetizers that they passed around. They had
What was the show?
Well, that's
So-
what I'm waiting.
Yeah, what was the show?
Well,
I mean,
so-
Winter Wonderland.
So yes,
right?
it's called Winter Wonderland. The Row is putting it on. It's definitely a family show, definitely kid oriented. I thought it was going to be, I don't know, I guess I expected it to be kind of sexy.
Well, they have them
because
before.
I've seen sexy shows
There.
in that showroom before.
But
Right.
this, I'm telling you, the kids that were in the audience, were you watching
They
them?
were dancing.
They were dancing.
Oh my gosh. I was having a great time watching the kids in the
Yeah.
audience
Yeah,
dance.
so
Like, it was so cute.
Definitely a family show. I think
Yeah.
it plays till the end of December. So if you go to the Row or eldorado.com, Reno, anywhere, check
sure.
them out. Definitely, it's a good event to go to, and you will leave feeling like Christmas.
Oh, so
we were singing.
I
singing.
Yeah, I had a permanent grin.
Smile.
Me and my friend who came with me as my date, we both were like, "Oh my god, this is so cute!" You couldn't not be happy during
Yeah.
the show. It was
Yeah.
really cool.
was really
It felt good to just smile and be like,
check that
"Oh,
out.
Christmas
Yeah.
magic."
What about you? Anything special you want to share?
About just my personal life?
Yeah, maybe
holidays.
Well, he has a new baby.
I'm really excited because I bought tickets to go see Alton Brown at the Pioneer Center.
Oh, the food guy.
Yeah, he's doing a live like Broadway style cooking show.
Are you serious?
And like
Hey, that's
food,
cool.
crazy food science extravaganza. so
man.
When is that?
I'm going to that.
When
That's
is
on December
that?
16th,
You
the
think
one that
it's-
I'm going to.
I'll be out of
Nice.
town. Dang it.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it
Is
looked
more
like it was
than a
pretty
night?
much sold
I know.
out.
Is it
when
more than a night?
I bet it would be.
Probably.
I can't remember if it was more than a night or if they might just be the one night because I think he's just on tour.
Dang it.
But I'm really excited about that. So that's
I think
just my
that's
excited for
personal
you.
thing.
I know we're all excited.
Yeah.
You know, Mr.
Like,
Chef,
you know,
cook
food
here.
nerds. Food nerds
you're a
love
food
Alton
nerd.
Brown.
And I would say, Kid Rocker event that was this past Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
You would have been singing and you would have been loving it. And I got to tell you, I did post on Instagram under my About Town Deb. This little gal, so adorable with her little glasses, and she's saying she played the guitar and did Twinkle
that's
Twinkle Little
awesome.
Star. And then afterwards, they said, "Do you want to say?" So first she did like a high five, but then she said, she goes, "Thank you for your applause and thank you for your patience."
Oh my god.
I'm just telling you,
That's
music
awesome.
in children is the best, and music is really cool. So I would say next year, and follow About Town Deb, because I will be promoting. They're a nonprofit as well, and it's a way to give music to kids. So we're going to take our first break. When we come back, we're going to talk about what's happening in Reno.
Now more than ever, family matters, and Surratt Law Practice has your family in mind. Kimberly Surratt and her team have been helping maintain healthy families through their holistic approach to adoption and surrogacy, child custody, estate planning, and more for over 13 years. Your family law concerns are in caring hands with Surratt Law. Schedule your private consultation with a compassionate Surratt Law Practice team member today by calling 775-636-8200 or visiting lawyersforfamilies.com. Surratt Law, where family matters.
You're enjoying this episode on Angel Phoenix Productions Podcast Network. To explore a complete lineup of quality programs and media production services, head on over to angelphoenix.com or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Angel Phoenix Productions.
She's out on the road and all over the web with a big smiling heart. It's About Town Deb.
My town, your town, or any town, this is About Town Deb presents City Talk. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back to City Talk. I'm About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy, your host. My co-host Amber Hale is over here, and our special guest. We should just make you a host, Ryan Goldhammer, Noble Pie Pizza Parlor. And
I like having a man on the show.
I know we
I
should
know, it
always
really
have
breaks
a
it.
man.
Yeah, I
We need
like
one.
being
in the middle.
wedged
He likes
in here.
He likes
Yeah.
being in the wedge.
Yeah, right.
And maybe it's because it's a pizza thing. Like aren't pizzas
wedge
a
of
wedge?
pizza?
Like,
Sure,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
true. They're,
Like
they're
you
wedges.
cut a pizza-
Deb's so funny.
What? I'm just what?
She's so cute and funny.
But
Hold
I'm
on.
trying to be funny. She's trying to be funny. But no, we're happy to have you here, Ryan. And number one, like I mentioned earlier, you are an advocate for our community, and you're a business owner that just doesn't say you do, and your employees are such a kick. I mean, you could tell you guys are family, and so if you
they're rascals.
So your Noble Pie Pizza Parlor is in Reno, Nevada. So if you're listening and you in our area, that is definitely a hot spot you want to check out, because you definitely are very creative. And if you're a chicken wing lover, you guys have one mini chicken wing.
I've never had your chicken.
Oh my
You've
gosh,
never had them. You're a liar.
in trouble. I will
really
take
true?
I like the polenta and meatballs. I always go for the polenta.
I do love.
So the meatballs
polenta.
are like the best kept secret on the menu. I think.
Okay.
So you're doing pretty good.
Now, their pizza's amazing, and their specialty cocktails. I got to tell you, you have a great crew.
Yeah.
Because it's like sometimes you go to a pizza place, you think pizza and
We
beer.
are selling our the apple of my pie, our salted caramel
Is
apple
that the
sangria.
same one you had last time?
It is.
Oh,
We're gonna do that
so
every
good.
fall because we cannot possibly make it fast enough. It just is gone, and we make it in these giant batches.
Yeah,
I'm thirsty.
And it's
should've
just
brought some.
it's gone it doesn't even make it a week, and it's like it's a 5-quart batch.
Wow,
It's a
really
lot.
good stuff.
Yeah.
So we definitely encourage you, our local peeps, definitely go and support local, like I always mention. But if you're in the area and you're visiting for the holidays, you want to take your family to somewhere cool, you'll see we have 2 locations. So first tell us your 2 locations, and then what is happening at the Summit location.
So we have our location in Midtown, and that's over on Cheney Street in between Center and Virginia, next to Pinion Bottle and below Arario, which is another amazing restaurant in town.
Yes.
And then we have our Summit location, which is at the Summit Mall. And that one is located kind of behind the MAC Cosmetics store, kind of kitty corner to Ulta. So over there at the Summit store on December 18th, we're doing our Santa's Pizza Workshop, which we did last year. And basically the event is the kids come with a chaperone. You can buy an additional ticket for additional chaperones as well. And we let them build their own pizza. We teach them how to crown the crust. They sauce it, cheese it, top it.
They do.
And then we take it back for them and we bake it off for them. We give them like pieces of paper and crayons so they can draw or color different like little coloring book worksheets while they're waiting. There's free milk and cookies. And of course,
that's the best part.
Mr. and Mrs. Claus, the big man himself, he's there for photos and walk around and help the kids and kind of participate in their pizza making experience. And he makes his own pizza too.
He does. Yes, he does. I was there. So
he is like, I mean, you forget how big Santa is.
He's a big deal.
He's a big dude.
He's a big deal
he's
too.
6'5". He's a big man.
Ooh, he needs to be a big man.
Yeah. So you really, it's just such an amazing event. And
Hi, Santa.
You really want to be there to participate. There's different types of tickets. There's ones where you can kind of form your own group if you want to get together with other families and you want to have your own private table with your other families that you want to participate with, or you can be grouped with other families, or then there's more private seating where it's just you and for mom and son or dad and son or whomever. So I
was there last year, and it was the first year, correct?
Yes, last year was the first.
I have to tell you,
and it sold out last year. It's going to sell out again.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it will definitely sell.
And you had 2 seatings last year.
We had 2 seatings last year.
And this year there's one.
This year we just did one
big one.
Yeah, Santa was very busy and his calendar was very full.
Okay.
I believe
it. So we're doing one of that this year.
Because we were talking about family and, it's really important to spend time in the holidays with your family. And this is an activity where you not only are supporting local, you're with your kids and you could bring, I think there was one that had like grandma and grandpa and aunt and uncle and the kids. And it was so cool. Yeah. And just to see them putting, because kids love
they get to eat their creation.
Get to use their fingers.
They make all sorts of wacky stuff.
They do.
They're drawing pictures with the black olives and like turning them into like little snowmen pizza. Like they do all sorts of crazy cool stuff.
It's cool.
And they get the photos. We make sure that we get everybody's email. We email them all their photos.
And nice. And that's like included in
it's all included. Yeah. Awesome. It's all included in the price. So
that's definitely something to do.
Yeah. You could buy the tickets on Eventbrite. And when you go to Eventbrite, you'll just search Santa's Pizza Workshop.
Pretty easy.
Or you can find them on Facebook through the Santa's Pizza Workshop event page, which is on Noble Pie Parlor Summit's Facebook page, or you can just do a search, and that will also take you to the ticketing link.
Yeah. And if you go to About Town
Or if you
Deb,
come to
I'm
the
sure
restaurant.
definitely.
You just come to the restaurant, you can scan a QR code.
And they are going to be having About Town Deb wine there. Anytime you go there, you can have About Town Deb wine, and know that when you're sipping on that,
and sometimes we have gift baskets.
I don't know if we are this year because somebody didn't ask me.
I didn't ask. I know. I've been busy.
Just saying.
I'll be the one that makes the basket.
She is
just so everybody knows.
And,
we're burping babies and changing diapers around here, so we're a little behind on some certain things.
So he is a new daddy.
Baby's first Christmas, huh?
Baby's first Christmas.
Baby's first Christmas.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? Are you like?
I'm excited. She's getting more and more. Like every week, you get more of this little human
the
forming,
personality,
right? Yeah. On December 30th, she'll be 6 months old.
Oh, that's perfect.
So she's just kind of hitting right in there to I think actually enjoy.
I think she's
all the craziness
and the wrapping paper.
And then next year will be even cooler.
Oh, next year it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something you want to put on your calendar. So dates again.
It's on December 18th,
which is a
Sunday.
Sunday, that's right.
It's in the morning, so it's from 10 to 12:30, 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And the Eventbrite Santa's Pizza Workshop, and grab your tickets because they're going to go fast. They've already started. We just put them on sale only about probably 4 or 5 days ago, and I don't know how many we've sold, but I get the little my email starting to order confirmation, order. Yeah, I'm seeing them come through.
That's really cool.
And some people buy up like 8 seats.
Yeah, because it's a family
because they bring their whole family.
They bring their whole family.
How many tickets are available altogether?
Altogether, there are about there's room for about 30 kids.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, 30 kids with parents?
With parents and stuff. Yeah.
So
if 30 kids, if there's like one parent, so it kind of starts to fluctuate a little bit. So
get what we're saying
25,
buy your tickets.
25 to 30 kids.
So please go and get your tickets.
We put extra seats in the middle. We do extra tables and extra chairs.
But still.
Please
do it because I'm telling you, it really is a family event. There were lots of families there. Yeah. And that same weekend, there is also the Jingle Brew. Have you heard of the Jingle Brews? It's the Tour de Brews. Tour de Brews.
Okay.
Oh, I've heard of Tour de Brews.
On 4th Street. Yeah. It's in the brewery district. And they've asked About Town Deb to partner. And again, I'm going to be out of town for both of these. But the good thing is we are going to be raising funds for Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. Nice. And Cheyenne is able to be there. And she has a pouring card. So they're going to have one of the bars that is participating is going to have a separate About Town Deb table. So they're going to be there, talk about the organization. Yay. So their $3 pours is going to go, I'm going to donate the case. So the whole $3 is going to go to the Cancer Foundation. Nice. And the William and Pennington Foundation is doubling. So $6 per pour is going directly to them, and $2 of every ticket is going to the Cancer Foundation.
Oh, that's
and
great.
There'll be raffles and all that kind of stuff. So it's another way where you could explore our community. Right. So you can go to the Midtown and you could do the Let It Glow lights as well, which we'll talk about in a second. Yes. And go have pizza while you're doing that. And you can see Mari Chewy. There's tons of really cool restaurants and you can go to and explore, and the Pineapple Pedicabs. So go to Pineapple Pedicabs. That's
find Pineapple Pedicabs on Instagram and you will get so much information about
everything.
About all sorts of stuff too. Yeah. They're such a...
she's amazing.
Such a leader in really catapulting all the different events and shops and places in the Midtown and downtown areas.
And she's in the Wells and she's helped with the brewery district.
And Wells too in the brewery district.
So she's done it all. So definitely that's an event. Riverwalk, she's everywhere.
All over.
And so we're talking about JB Campbell, and I met her a few Christmas ago when she first moved here. And I'm telling you, I'm like, who is that girl? And now 2 years later,
she's got a lot of energy.
You can't miss her. And she's jumped in the community, and she really, truly loves our community, and she loves the businesses and loves the family. So definitely go to Pineapple Pedicabs and find out all about that. But the Tour de Brews, how do you say it?
Tour de Brews
is going to be December 17th on a Saturday from 2 to 6. And they will have an Eventbrite and a Facebook page as well. And if you go to About Town Deb, I'm co-sponsoring it. So definitely do that. And man, there's lots of stuff happening. Please. Oh, yeah. So
there's tons.
If let's say you're a family out there and you want to get a hold of Santa, how would you do that?
So we have, I gotta look it up.
He's going to look it up because sometimes we want to invite Santa to our parties.
So Sierra Nevada Santa at gmail.com. Sierra Nevada Santa at Gmail. And you can also find him on Instagram at Sierra_Nevada_Santa. And you can get in touch with Santa directly and book him. He still has a few dates available this season for some last minute.
Making toys, but he's going to find time for us.
Exactly. And then also for next year, if you want to get ahead of the game.
Oh, smart.
Because he is very busy, but it's worth it. It's really, really cool. I would love to see him out there doing as many events as he can.
Well, we love it. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back. And Amber has some cool stuff to chat about. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
You're enjoying this episode on Angel Phoenix Productions Podcast Network. To explore a complete lineup of quality programs and media production services, head on over to angelphoenix.com or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Angel Phoenix Productions.
You know that's what she said. Come on, let's have some fun with About Town Deb.
My town, your town, or any town, this is About Town Deb presents City Talk. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back to City Talk. I am About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy, your host. My co-host, Amber Hale, is over here.
Hello.
And our special guest, Ryan Goldhammer's right here.
Hello.
Right in between. Oh, and look, you're wearing a Christmas color.
I am.
I'm wearing
Or
the
a
hat.
Valentine's
It's a rock
color.
and roll band.
Oh, it's okay. Rock and roll could be
it's
Christmas.
Black Angels.
Oh, so rock and I'm going to lead. That's a good lead into the Kid Rocker event I was talking about.
I want to hear about Kid Rocker because I wanted to come and I didn't.
We're going to talk a little bit about it. So this is, I wish Christian could chime in because I don't want to get anything wrong, but Lucas Paul is the founder of it. And you might know about Kid Rocker.
I do.
So you can too.
Well, yeah, especially because Lucas has played so many different shows for bars and places that.
So I first met him. He was playing with at what's that music place in Midtown? Music Parlor.
Mountain Music Parlor.
Mountain Music Parlor.
He was playing there, and Liam Kyle was having his a CD release party. And I was there, and Lucas was joining him. And I'm like, who is this guy? He sings so good.
Oh,
so
it's fabulous.
So he said, hey, I'd like to share a Kid Rocker with you. I'm like, great, just let me know. So, time goes by. Then all of a sudden, about 6 weeks ago, goes, hey, Deb, remember me? I'm like, of course I remember you. And he goes, can we have coffee? I was told that you could help me. I'm like, help you with what? He goes, I'll tell you. So we sat down at Old World Coffee. Okay. They have a new one on Las Brisas by Squeeze In. I'm just giving shout outs to our local people. And we were
where is that?
Everywhere.
In Sparks?
No, in Northwest Reno, next to Squeeze In on Las Brisas. Las Brisas and McCarran.
Off of McCarran.
So it's close to my house. So we were both trying to fit an appointment in. So we sat down and he said, I want to tell you about Kid Rocker. We're bringing music to the classroom. Right. I'm like, of course, that's like great. And he said, for, I want to say underprivileged, but, kids who may not be able to afford a nice instrument.
Underprivileged. That is what that is called.
And it also, they raise for scholarships. So not only do they get a high quality instrument, they get years of instruction.
Oh, wow.
A full year of private instruction.
Yes.
That's really
And
cool.
then they get to be on stage at least 2 times, could be 3.
Okay.
At least 2 times a year, three times a year. 3 times a year. So it's really cool. So it gives them the compassion of, if I practice, I get to be on stage.
Where do they do their performances?
We were at the Reno Musicians Center on this last Sunday. And they practiced. And I'm telling you, anyway, so he said to me, Deb, can you help me with the balloons? So Tracy, this is where I'm doing my Debbie talk. I said Jamie Campbell before, and I was supposed to say Jamie Chapman because Tracy Campbell donated we have this beautiful Christmas backdrop because Santa made it. Mrs. Claus wasn't able to make it, but Santa was here. And I got to tell you, seeing these children, and they were like, there was this little gal who looked like she was 3. So it's from as long as you could sit for a half hour and be patient, you can be a part of this.
Right.
So then they made it more as a fundraiser, but they didn't charge. It was donation only. So I want to thank the Reno trolley car, Tony and Christine, they brought their trolley car. And so I was able to donate the spirits, and everybody in the crowd was like, oh my gosh, thank you, because you only use local.
Yeah.
It was local beer, local spirits. And that's a big deal to all of us.
Oh, I love to see it.
It's what we
People
do.
notice. People in the community,
They actually said
notice.
that.
Yeah.
This one guy goes,
and that wouldn't have
everything is
been,
local.
it wouldn't have been like that 10 years ago. And there wasn't even enough stuff to even utilize locally.
So
and,
so
that's what's really cool.
Last night I was heading home after a long day of work, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop and get me a 6-pack.
Ooh,
So
where'd you go?
I went to, I was heading home from like the Plum area, and there is a Ben's Liquor on the corner of Moana, I think right there.
It's Moana and
Lakeside. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go to the liquor store, I guess. Yeah.
Is that local?
No.
So anyways, I go into Ben's, and I'm like looking at all of the beer, and there's like a very small section at Ben's of local, and I expected them to have more.
Are you
Right.
serious?
I was almost kind of like, why are you not carrying?
Yeah,
like,
that is
why is
surprising.
Lead Dog
Well,
not
because
here?
they
Like,
are.
what?
It's a local owner.
So I ended up I got
you get?
amber ale from Brewer's Cabinet.
Good.
Oh, nice.
No, I am surprised because I know when I've gone in there, I've seen Tahoe
Was it
Blue.
because of your name?
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
that's right. But I've seen Tahoe Blue and Frey Ranch there.
Well, they have
They have
they
spirits.
had Frey Ranch there.
They have
It
more
just-
spirits, I think, that are
They
local.
do. They might.
They have more spirits.
The beer selection I just thought was like they had local, and
Next
I was
time you'll go
happy
to
to
Craft.
find.
Next time go to Craft.
Oh my
I
gosh.
almost was gonna go to Craft. I mean, I live in the area regardless.
Or
whatever.
if you just want a beer, go to local beer works because all theirs is local on
Okay.
tap.
True.
Yeah.
And they have my wine.
Yeah, and Pinion Bottle does retail as well.
Oh,
too.
see, so
Craft,
there's
Craft
lots of
and Pinion Bottle
places.
have retail.
well, I have lots of places to buy beer from.
Yes.
So,
Yes, now we know. But
You're in Reno, Nevada. There's always places
there's
to buy
all
beer
those
from.
places. But so the point was the Kid Rocker, if you want to know more about it, kidrocker.org is an amazing organization. And one of the couples that I brought after the show, I don't think they'll mind if I say this, they had lost their son almost a year ago, and their son plays a saxophone, and they went up afterwards and says, we're going to sponsor a child for 1 year in our
oh
son's
my
name.
God,
cool.
that's
So
beautiful.
I felt like, he asked me to help. I was able to introduce Tracy and Tony. All these people got to see what this was about. And then this family goes up and says, I'm going to sponsor a child. So for me,
Well, that's
it's
what
that
you do.
That's amazing.
That's exactly. That's the
That's
magic
what-
of Deb.
I mean, I literally
the
was
magic of Deb.
Yes.
about town.
I love
Magic
it.
of town. Our town. Magic of our town. It's not Deb, it's our town.
It's
so
Deb.
we're going to switch over to Amber. So Amber, I asked you to do some research. So what are we going to chat about?
For the holidays, something that always comes on my mind is the amount of crap people have. People have so much crap, and we like to buy crap, and we like to give people crap so that they have more crap.
And then they re-give us the crap.
Yes. So something that I not only do I advocate so much for, supporting local and shop small business.
Yeah.
We were just saying that over the past even 5 years, past 5 years, Reno has really blown up into this community oriented place where we have access to so many types of makers and artists. And people of service who want to help other people. So not only am I, like I said, a huge advocate for local, but stuff that isn't crap, something that people are going to enjoy. Consumables, services are a big thing. Going to events, you can gift somebody an
event
to
That's
an
true.
event
That's true.
to go and do something. My family, for a big part of my gift to my family for Christmas this year is I took them to go see the Spirit of the Season show at the Reno Phil at the Pioneer Center.
So that was a gift.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Perfect
exactly. So I want to encourage people to, kind of think more of experiences, not so much
Rather than so much
crap.
crap and clutter.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I'd say one thing too, you're trying to, I started doing this a long time ago especially with my dad, right? It's like, what do I buy this person who has everything?
Right. I
And
have
you get
that
to a
problem
certain
with my
point where
dad.
it's like, okay, you're a little kid. He's like, oh, we're gonna get dad a tie. And then you like,
and
you
then you find all the ties years later.
and then eventually you're like, this person doesn't need more stuff. Right. So you start buying them experiences. I think that's such a great point, because here's a gift certificate to a restaurant. Here is tickets to a show, and you try to go with them, or make sure that they can go with someone that they love and care about. And,
I totally.
And so I think that that's a really good message.
Yeah, I'm glad that you can resonate on that. That's awesome.
No, since I have 2 older sons, we don't really give gifts. It's like, let's go do something. Right. Or for me, just to have them over and I fix a big breakfast and listen to Christmas music because they would rather have a football game or something. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, we're going to go to mom. I'll have the local Crystal Basin bubbles and we'll do mimosas and we'll get cinnamon rolls. We'll bake cinnamon rolls.
Cute,
and I put on the Christmas music. They come in and go, okay, here we go. We're 30 something. We're going to mom's. But
they love it.
I love it. They're lying. They do. They love it. Trust me, they love it.
And so I know it sounds silly. I go to Butcher Boys at Plumgate, and Joey loves bacon.
Yeah.
And they have the best bacon. Gosh. Like, it's thick and it's flavored.
Butcher Boy is so amazing.
Bacon.
Oh, I need to make candy. Oh, yeah.
Chocolate drizzled candy.
Have you been to the new one?
Armando's.
The one in Village?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there for Shop Small Saturday at the Village.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was working the event, so I didn't get to, I went in and
I got some seafood there that I needed. It was amazing.
No, it looked
I got clams there because you can't really find like cherry clams most places.
So they must have a connection?
Yeah, they get their seafood in 3 times a week.
Oh my gosh.
So they have 3 different purveyors they work with.
So that's a good one.
So, what was cool is, like, when you call them, you talk to them, they really start going like through their process with you. Like, I didn't ask.
They educate you.
Yeah, they're educating. I love that. I really appreciate it, actually.
Yeah. Local again.
It changes the way, it changes the relationship. They care. They do. For their grand opening, they purchased some Dorinda's chocolates, because
I saw them there.
Yeah, Dorinda's Chocolates is their neighbor, Armando's and Sons next door neighbor. So they served some chocolate for their grand opening, and the one of the people that I worked with who had called to place the order, she was one of the owners, and she was just so kind. And like, working with business owners, some people are hard to work with. And
no comment.
I met only nice people.
Anyways, so I had a really nice experience working with them, and I'm really excited to try out their stuff and to support them as a local business.
So before I'm going to do a quick,
just being a nice, great business owner, you just get free plugs.
You get free plugs.
Exactly.
I also want to give a plug to the whole Reno area and Sparks. My new roommate is new to the area, and he's like, oh my gosh, I just love Reno. People are so nice, and like, people actually say hi to the street. I go to a business and I get to talk to the owner and the manager, and they're so grateful that I even came in and asked, how long have you been here? So really, I feel like we all, we love our town. Yeah. But I even miss things because I'm so busy connecting and going about.
You
got to stop.
You have to take a minute and recognize it. I say that to the boys at work all the time.
That's what I'm trying
to say. A nice message to a small business owner is like, goes a million miles. It's like the greatest.
It makes me cry.
Best thing ever.
It's like what I'm working for every day is working.
Yeah. It really, like, I don't think people realize like how much the power of positivity for small business owners.
Okay.
Big deal.
We're going to come back. Final break. It's About Town Deb, Ryan, and Amber.
Now more than ever, family matters, and Surratt Law Practice has your family in mind. Kimberly Surratt and her team have been helping maintain healthy families through their holistic approach to adoption and surrogacy, child custody, estate planning, and more for over 13 years. Your family law concerns are in caring hands with Surratt Law. Schedule your private consultation with a compassionate Surratt Law Practice team member today by calling 775-636-8200 or visiting lawyersforfamilies.com. Surratt Law, where family matters.
You're enjoying this episode on Angel Phoenix Productions Podcast Network. To explore a complete lineup of quality programs and media production services, head on over to angelphoenix.com or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Angel Phoenix Productions.
Ready to help from her toes to her head. Just give her a shout. Call About Town Deb.
My town, your town, or any town, this is About Town Deb presents City Talk. Now back to the show.
Hey guys, welcome back to our last segment. Ryan, you were saying something about the Lord is my shepherd. What is that about?
Okay, so we just got done with our Thanksgiving calzones. And so
they were good.
I love me a calzone.
And those things are crazy. They sell like hotcakes. People ask about them 3 months in advance. And then we always move into our next one, which is the Lord is my shepherd's pie.
I think I've had.
And it is amazing. It's you got the mashed potatoes. You've got the ground beef with the carrots and onions and peas and all that good stuff. We do a pink peppercorn sauce, like kind of gravy that goes inside of the calzone.
Nice.
And then on the side for dipping and dunking, there is a Guinness stout steak sauce that we make from scratch as well. So it's just like, it's a load and burst of flavor, but it's got all of that really super comfort. It's just really fun.
Yeah.
I like naming things. I think it's fun to
I
name
love
pizzas
the name.
and name little special drinks.
The name makes me want to get
Yeah, exactly.
So speaking of you naming your drinks and your menu items,
Yes.
are you the creator of naming most of them?
I create all the names. Yeah. We let our bar staff, like when it comes to the cocktails and stuff, like even right now they had a bar meeting today and they all get to start spitballing ideas, and then they'll come back in a week or two and they'll present all of their cocktail ideas. And then once they do that, then the bar manager will help kind of tweak them or give them notes, and they'll come back again, maybe for like another second or third tasting. And then they give them to me after they select, which 3 are going to be on the next seasonal menu, which our next seasonal menu will come out like the 3rd of January or something like that.
I feel like I would, if I was like tasked to design a drink, I would get really competitive.
You would be.
Like,
oh
mine's
my
gonna
gosh.
win.
Yeah,
I'm sure
people
they
get very competitive.
Okay, good.
But I get to name them because like they don't have very good names.
Well,
They suck.
your imagination goes
so they always let me name them. That's the fun part I get to do.
No, I love it. So what is our next topic, Miss Amber?
Well, I wanted to kind of continue to talk about the like how to stay away from having just so much waste during the holidays. And we talked about how instead of like giving people just like trivial things, the experiences, the consumables. Another thing that I feel like people kind of forget about or look past is the amount of like wrapping paper that we use in the bags and the ribbons, and it is incredibly beautiful. But the thing is you could still achieve that beautiful look with other things like newspaper. I love to wrap
comics.
gifts in newspaper. Yeah.
Okay, I remember that from when I was little too.
So I printed out this little thing here. This was information collected from last year, Christmas, so 2021. And it says an equivalent of 30 million trees are used for the paper rolls we use to wrap Christmas gifts. Think about the planet.
That is
Are you serious?
How much
It's
Christmas
probably
gifts,
more now.
Probably, yeah. Think about how much wrapping paper, when you go to the store, when you go to Costco and you see the aisles full of wrapping paper.
Think how many
Think about how many Costco's have that much wrapping paper.
That's
And that
crazy.
wrapping paper is then being taken home and used to wrap gifts and then thrown away. So when you're
immediately.
So when you're at the grocery store or any store really, and you see wrapping paper, all I think
and then
is
that on top of the Christmas trees. That are, like,
So that's another thing is 25 to 30 million Christmas trees are sold every year. Wow. And so in my family at the end of Christmas, we just go put our tree in our backyard because we have a third of an acre out in the boonies, and it's not really the boonies, it's just North Reno. But, whatever. We're on the California border. So we just put our tree in the backyard and let it dry out and then use it as a bonfire during the summertime. But what if you live somewhere where you're not just going to set a whole tree on fire in your backyard?
Right.
So there's a lot of places have tree collecting services
from the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts.
Yeah, the Boy Scouts.
Okay. And then it gets turned into mulch
and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so better about that.
Yeah. So then your Christmas tree can go, back into the earth.
Big waste to put it in your green dumpster.
Do not
and
do
wait
that.
for the garbage man.
Yeah.
Like we've evolved beyond that.
We don't need Christmas trees in landfills.
No, we do not need that. But so thinking like you on the same topic you're talking about, I've been going on Instagram, and I've been looking. I'm on all these sites to help reduce the waste. So it's cool that you're talking about this because I am hooked on this now. I'm really trying to be better.
Nice.
And not like have a smaller footprint. That's what it's called.
A little goes a long way. And I mean, I have been there when I want to buy the beautiful, beautiful wrapping paper. And, the next time you're at the store, look down. I don't know, the R&R still prints, right? Reno News and Review. Is that still, did that come back? Grab a local newspaper the next time you're at the store and, use that. And I think, or maps. I for some reason, I have a bunch of maps or really big book pages.
I have a ton of old, but they're probably collector's items. But you can give them
collector's items.
No, they are. There's not a lot of maps. I have like my dad's maps that are like the kind you would have in your car when you travel while you're a baby.
Okay, I have another trash statistic that I want to talk about.
Yes,
so when you're buying the crap stuff,
here we go.
It has packaging.
Yes,
and all of the packaging that you're then throwing away. So you have the gift wrap and then you have the packaging. On this paper that I had printed out with the statistics, it says packaging makes up 30% of America's trash during the holidays. 30% just for the packaging of the crap you bought? Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous to me. Like, what is the point of why?
Listen, but when the kids are little, you tend to do that more probably.
Yeah.
But is that kind of getting into too, like when you're ordering stuff and it has to get shipped to your house, right?
Yeah.
You're ordering online.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's why you support
a better
local.
reason to shop local.
Yeah.
So that
it's another
your carbon footprint.
Things aren't getting shipped to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a really good point too.
Or you can use you can still shop. Oh, what's the place? It's a local one that delivers the gifts.
Bucket.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
Bucket.
So
There's a new company here in town. It's think of them kind of like DoorDash or Grubhub, and you get your food delivered to you. Bucket has teamed up with, I believe, over 35 local businesses. They actually have a shop where they have a little bit of everything from all of these local businesses that you can go into and shop in there.
I didn't know they had a shop.
It's at the new whatever the new hospital is off of Longley. I think it's the Northern Nevada Medical Center.
Yeah, it is Northern.
Northern Nevada of the Sierra.
There's the new hospital here.
And they're supposed to have an Old World coffee inside of that too. They're everywhere.
No,
they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're good though.
Yeah.
It's local.
So Bucket, they have a gift shop in there, and you're more than welcome to go check it out. But if you want a local gift delivered, something quick and easy, you can go on their website and you pick one of the any like Dorinda's chocolates is on there, Helianthus floral. If you've ever been to their shop, they have a lot of cute stuff. All kinds of places all over town are partnered with them, and you place an order through their website. The Bucket driver, he kind of looks like an Amazon delivery van. I mean, same idea, just literally local. Will go and pick up the gift that you ordered from said shop. So if you order chocolate from Dorinda's Chocolates, we get a notification. We put the order together. The Bucket van comes and picks it up and delivers it to whoever you want locally. So it is our own local Amazon.
And Ashley, that's a good way you can shop for if you're a business person and you want to give a gift to your client. That's a good thing to do too, because then you just go on their line, you order it, they take it, and they get like a hello surprise. There's a gift from Amber.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's very cool.
And you don't even have to leave your door.
So yes, the main focus, the main driver of my message I want to send is consumables and experiences. Rethink your holiday gift giving, because I'm sorry, I don't want crap. I don't want any more crap.
No, I'm trying to declutter my life.
Okay, I know we only have a few minutes left, but I saw this little sticky note.
So let's
and I want to play. Like we've got
this or that.
Someone has a this or that thing going on here.
Okay, Christmas trees, real or fake? Or if you want one, real or fake?
Fake.
I have a fake one. I do a fake one.
I love the real, but we have the fake.
I have a
has
fake
the lights
one.
already on it. It's pretty awesome.
I can get a wreath that's real.
That's true.
What I do.
I get a real wreath too.
I get a real wreath. Okay.
Lights, colored or white?
Ooh.
I used to like color as a kid, but I like white now.
I like white now too. It's like nice and clean, but I have a feeling the kiddo is going to want color.
You're going to want color.
So
what about you?
White. I am a monotone girl. I don't like the colorful lights. White all the way. Or just
the
solid
monotone
green.
girl with green hair.
Yeah.
I just said solid green lights.
Green lights.
Okay. Eggnog, yes or no?
Depends
I
who
feel like
makes
you're gonna
it.
say yes.
It depends
So
who
eggnog,
makes it,
yes.
right?
If you get it from Justin Richards in Reno, Nevada, who makes a bacon fat washed eggnog.
Bacon.
I have no
fat,
idea
I'll get
how
a
you get a
belly
hold of
ache.
them in the masses. His family owns Scoopers.
Oh,
He used to be a bartender at Picnic.
Okay,
But Justin Richards, if you're
Okay.
out there, if you hear this,
Shout
get
out
a hold
to
of him. He makes a bacon fat washed eggnog from scratch, and it's unreal.
Wow.
It's alcoholic though too.
It's okay.
I was kind of on that mind pad. Okay, Christmas music, yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, sometimes it kind of bothers me. I like upbeat Christmas music. I don't like
I don't want to hear Mariah Carey though.
Yeah, I hate Mariah
over it.
Carey.
I'm
No,
done.
I'm done. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
I just want the old fashioned.
Fruitcake, yes or no?
No.
No.
No, I've never had it.
Oh, that's because you're a baby.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
It's like a
You
brick.
don't have
It's
to
like
have
a
it.
brick. Okay, I have one. Ice skating or snowball fights?
Ooh,
I've never been
that's
ice skating,
tough.
so I say snowball fights. I want to
Snowball
pelt
fights.
someone with a
Snowball
snowball.
fights.
Ice skating
fun.
is amazing though, but
It is
snowball
good.
fight for sure, I think.
Okay, well, you're gonna. We're talking about this. You're gonna like it. Homemade gifts or store bought gifts?
Depends on the time
We
I
gotta
have.
go with store bought because I don't know.
I know.
I
Last
don't know
year
how
I
to
made
make-
pickles.
I would say I would love to teach my kids to do homemade gifts.
We've
for
done stuff like
grandparents.
make our own Kahlua or
Yeah.
make our own limoncello
That
and give
works.
that as gifts or
See,
bake
but
little
that's- see,
pies.
there
So
you
yeah,
go.
like a little bit
You
of
could
both.
do both.
A little bit of
Okay.
both.
Gift wrap or paper bags?
Paper bags.
Because you can reuse.
Because you can reuse them and save them.
Yeah, you can reuse
Okay,
them.
fine.
Okay. Would you rather get no presents or bad presents?
Bad presents because then I could sell them.
Or they give you a
No
white
presents
elephant
because I
gift.
don't need more clutter.
There you go. No presents. So we just want to wish you guys a happy holiday season. There's lots going on in our own local backyard, and check what's happening in your community. And remember, together we're one heart. It's About Town Deb. It's Amber and Ryan. We will see you next
Bye.
week.
Happy holidays.
This podcast was a production of Angel Phoenix Productions. Explore more episodes of this show or other great shows on the Angel Phoenix Podcast Network by visiting angelphoenix.com. The views expressed in this show do not necessarily represent those of Angel Phoenix Productions or its advertisers and may contain language that's unsuitable for younger listeners.